Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Chevalier, where we are here to help men and women find happy, healthy, and long-term relationships. And like always, it don't matter whether you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, South American, or even the penguins in Antarctica. Because at the end of the day, it gets cold when you're lonely, even during the summer times. And the value of life is having someone to share it with. Today, I was really just going to go in depth on the whole concept of online dating and why online dating is so important. But after having so many detailed conversations with young ladies this week and their ability to be able to date, I figured for the whole duration of the summer, because frankly, fair enough, for the first 5 months of this year, I focused on men and helping men understand what they need to do to find happy and healthy relationships. And I figured from now till the end of summer, I'm going to help women find happy, healthy, and long-term relationships. As a man married of 18 years, I can definitely tell you that I understand that finding happy, healthy, and long-term relationships is not an easy feat, but it shouldn't be as difficult as most people make it, especially women, because I have heard these stories so many times of women getting into a relationship with guys that beat, abuse, mistreat, lie, steal, take advantage of, and so on and so forth. And the number one thing I keep hearing from women is, oh, well, at first he was so nice, and at first he was like this, and then he changed on me. And I keep telling women the same thing. Ladies, you spend all this money, all this time, all this effort getting you iPhone 16, iPhone Max, iPhone Pro. Like I have a Galaxy S24 Ultra. You spend all these money, all this money on these high-end phones, and then you don't even use them. The first thing I tell most women to do is do your research on a guy. It's like, I'm a manager, and it's like when I'm at work, and I ask someone to do something, and then they do it, and then I, look at their work, and they say, "Boss man, you don't trust my work? You don't trust that I did it right?" And I say, "I absolutely trust you. That's why you're here working with us." But I also say it's a system called trust and verify. I trust that you're going to do it right. That's why I'm giving you the assignment. But I have to verify to make sure it was done accordingly. So when I turn it into my superiors, the work looks good and everything is kosher when it comes to, completing the assignment and moving on. And I tell women it's the same in dating. You always hear women often say, "Oh, I got to get to know you first. I got to get to know you first." And that's well and good. But ladies, if you're trying to get to know a man, then please take the time to call a man. Not all this texting, not all this, "I'm going to send you a message on social media," not all this, "I'm going to send you a message on Telegram," and all. Pick up the phone, call a guy, have conversation, and actually get to know him. Because that's where so many women fail, is you say you want to get to know a guy, but you don't hardly call him. If you're not picking up the phone and calling a guy so he can call you and have valuable conversation, then it is totally a waste of time. Unless you're meeting him in person the first time you meet him, unless you're having a conversation where you're meeting each other like through video chatting or through some social service where you get to humanly interact with each other, it's a waste of time. So ladies, stop all this texting, stop all this sending messages on social media, sending you DMs. Pick the phone up like normal human beings were created to do and have a verbal conversation with the man so you can learn if he fits what you're looking for. Because if you take the time to see if a man fits what you're looking for, you won't waste a lot of time in bad relationships that do not go anywhere. As AT&T used to say, reach out and touch somebody. Till the next time, ladies, peace. We are gone. Final time for love.